And ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Kurix_Tuber, and today is March 26, 2025, a Wednesday, and it's currently 1:59 in the afternoon, almost 2 o'clock, right on time. And again, a good afternoon. Today is another stream. Once again, we're going to play another game, and this time we're going to play some cozy game. Simply titled Urban Jungle. Yeah, I know it's not really that unique, but it's the Urban Jungle. So it's a cozy game wherein you are tasked with the responsibility of decorating some apartments using plants. I think that's one of the main premise of the game. I have been monitoring, and this game is under my radar for quite some time since I'm a big fan of cozy gaming as well. If you have seen my previous Itsuma demo series, what else did we play? I think I played Whisper in the Woods. Okay, that's a different game, but today and again, it's an upcoming game. It's still not yet available on Steam. But what is available on Steam right now is Urban Jungle, which you can check and try out the demo for yourself on Steam. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, this stream was recorded or first stream or broadcasted last March 26, 2025. Yes, I'm already speaking in the past tense. But if you're watching this on Twitch right now, ayan, it's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I don't know what time is it on your end, or maybe you're watching this as a VOD. So I would just like to greet you with a good morning, good afternoon, good noon, good evening. And welcome to Kurix_Tuber, a self-titled channel, stream, gaming channel. And I usually stream a number of games, a variety of games, but my main game genre is RPG. But living up to my title as a variety streamer, I am open to other game genres, and I am constantly on the lookout for new and interesting titles, since most AAA and quadruple A games have been really a disappointment as of late. So rather than sulk and be miserable about the hopelessness of things, we just set our eyes on greener pastures, and that is possible by opening up to independent games or indies, and there's tons of them. If you're following me on my socials, I also am very active on Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, and Facebook. I usually post my schedules ahead of time. Example, I just started the stream. Before I started the stream, I posted 30 minutes ago. It should be ahead, like a day ahead, but I'm still finalizing my schedule since this week it's really been busy. So I usually stream like 2 times a day, but since I got so many things at my plate right now, I don't know how many times I can for this time. Hopefully twice, but let's see. And again, this is a Urban Jungle. And without further ado, let's jump right. But before we jump right into the game, you can let's check the chat. We have been visible redeeming the first 1K. Yes, we are 1K followers here on Twitch, and hopefully you guys can also do the same on YouTube. Follow me there by checking the links here on the about section, or just by looking me up on YouTube, Kurix_Tuber. You will find this handsome boyish face. This VTube, my VTuber model, or PNG tuber. And if you're on YouTube, you can also follow me on Twitch, since that is my main streaming platform. And again, welcome in. We have Ishi. Hello, my dear. We have Citrix. Welcome in, Citrix. We have Kome19, a fellow Koei Tecmo streamer. Tom13 Laws, welcome in. Thank you for checking in. How are you doing, Tom? Maraming salamat sa pagdaan. We have Lil Nutcracker. Yay! We're going to play some cozy game today. And maybe later, the usual games that we play. But hopefully, I don't know. I titled this episode 1, so it only means one thing. I will be continuing this with the second episode. I don't think I will be finishing this anytime soon, but if I do, that would be quite a surprise. So let's start with the new game. And let me move my avatar. Shrimp. Hopefully, this is one of those games that when you switch tabs, it goes on mute. Let's summarize the results of the meeting. I'm Aita Borisova, Business Development Specialist. Or is this me? Or maybe this is a different person. As you can see, IN Express has increased its market share by 6%. Management is confident that the next year we will launch branches in 3 new countries. Hey, Howard Floyd, thank you for checking in. It looks like one of those games wherein you are, I don't know, stressed with the corporate work, and then you decided to just leave your things packing and go try it another endeavor, mala Stardew Valley, but this time it's a urban jungle. Miss Borisova has completed the most tasks this quarter and currently on a business trip to Bangkok. She has increased our department sales by 2.3% and hasn't taken any vacation in 2 years and has been on 5 business trips this year. Huh. Let's give Miss Borisova a round of applause for her dedication to the success of AN Express. Scattered applause. Miss Borisova, can you hear us? It seems she's having connection issues. All right, let's wish her good luck next quarter. You should all follow her example. The corporate life. Don't you just miss it? How cold it is. Let's wrap up the meeting here, wishing everyone a productive week. But don't forget, this Saturday and next Saturday are working days. Wow, thank you for the reminder, corporate overlords. The company values you and will arrange pizza delivery to the office on those days. Sounds very familiar. I don't know. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you, call ended. Where is she, though? Grandma, look, I'm doing great. Flashback. But I'm so tired. I remember wanting something. And then, no. I think this is on her current voice. I remember wanting something completely different. I want to go home. 1996, Grandma's house. Oh. Good morning, sunshine. Your brother has already ran outside to play with his friends. Oh, so it's giving up a what do you call that? Unpacking vibe. Like there's a flashback scene. Yeah, it dates back to 1996. Yo, Bom! Thank you for checking in. Welcome in. Ayan na nga po. It's ya boy. Lover boy. Liver lover boy. All around boy. Kurix_Tupper. Welcome in for another afternoon. Cozy gaming and stream from yours truly. Welcome in. Warm welcome, or rather hot welcome or humid welcome. It's really hot today. Let me drink since Ishi reminded me to drink earlier. Your brother has already run outside to play with his friends. It's a holiday today, so he's allowed to. When Grandpa comes back, we'll go to Isak Festival. Dinga! Yo! Yengi! How are you? Good afternoon. Citrix, Kurix! Anong klaseng game to? Mukhang cute. Yes, this is a cozy game. What do you call this? Decorating. What you usually do is you will decorate your apartments with plants. And I think you can also arrange stuff around. Like maybe you only have limited space to work around, so you have to be creative on where to place items. This is just the beginning part of the game. We just started streaming. We're 11 minutes into the stream. So you can check it out. Afternoon, Yengi. Afternoon, Citrix. Damon, Kuya Kurix. Happy streaming. How's your new avatar going. It's still not finished, and I think I will need to do another art stream soon to and then maybe I'll rig it to PNG Tuber Plus. Thank you for checking out on the checking out or asking for the updates on the new avatar. It's still the static one. Well, it's not so static, but I do plan on updating my avatar to be more dynamic. Ako, masama yung checkout. Mano lam. Pika-pi. All right, your mom never went to one in the city. Isak is the New Year celebration for our Saka people. Are they like an indigenous? Ay, no, 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 no. She's from Bangkok, so maybe this is made by a Asian developer. The whole village gathers to celebrate the end of the long winter and the beginning of summer. Lurk lang po, kuya. Oy, thank you for the lurk. Why? Who's going, Yingi? Nobody's going. Etong tinapay ko, kainin niyo. Ayan, Cosmos has been streaming, finally. What do you think? I love flowers. I love you, Grandma. Masaya lang ako. And I love you, sunshine. Okay, let's go and play outside. We need to wait for Grandpa anyway. Can I stay and help you with the flowers? Of course, dear. Do you want me to teach you how to take care of them? And if you are watching this on YouTube, you might be wondering what those clips playing on the side, on the upper right corner, or on the lower left corner of the screen. Those are my redeems on my Twitch. So if you want to hear how those plays out, you just have to check me out on Twitch. Masaya lang ako! I love my life! Ang init eh. Ayan. Good luck kaban po. Gonna lurk here in the shadow. Don't stay in the shadow too long. Go within and bask in the glory of the sunshine, Yengi. Citrix, Cosmos, yoko ng tinapay. Gusto ko. Oy! And if you notice, I might be speaking a different language since I'm also an Asian. I am based in the Philippines. Ay. But I'll try to speak in English as much as I can, since this is a sponsored stream. Well, sponsored in the sense that I connected with PR Hound, PR Hound's marketing team, and they allowed me to connect with the developers and the publishers of the game, and they trusted me to access and cover the game. So you can also check out how this game plays, and maybe if it gets to convince you to try it out, go check it out, as I link the official Steam store page of Urban Jungle via the pinned message here on chat, and from time to time there will be a timer or timed message that will be popping up on chat, or you can also just go to Steam and check out Urban Jungle, add them to your wish list if you want to check them out later and learn more information about them. This, as I mentioned earlier, this will also be uploaded and exported to YouTube. So, there. So, there. Ayan, tinakpan na po tayo. Thank you. Made in the Philippines. Yes. Ayan. Hello, Ishi, sabi ni Cosmos. Okay, do you want me to teach you how to take care of them? Okay. Wait, yes. You have 2 plants in your inventory. Sige. Let's finish things up. I would advise to not spam it too much, or else I will be forced to not turn that on. This is a sponsored stream again. So again, welcome guys. You have 2 plants in your inventory. Click one of them with the left click. Okay, so this one. Ay, what happened? I placed it on the floor. No. Oh, good. You can. Sige. Wait, let's finish the redeems first, and then we can jump into the actual play. And again, that's by Beanie Redeems. And you can check that out by typing an exclamation point Beanie. Those are some of my Mix It Up redeems. I'm currently using Mix It Up as my companion tool for OBS. So basically, this is the item. Okay. So I can place it. Oh, look, there's a specific range. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Rotate the plant in your hand with the scroll key. Oh, okay. You can rotate it. I wonder what that blue zone is. Ayan, wait. Plants have different needs. Light and humidity, special requirements. Oh. Oh, interesting, oh. There's a light and humidity requirements for plants. This one, it has sunshine, 15. Oh, look at that. What's the blue one is humidity. But of course, you cannot place it in water. You can place it on the... there's a sunlight here, but no humidity here. I know, the orange zone are the light zones. This one's just humid. I think this is near the window. That's why there is sunlight. But if you place it here, it will... parang it will satisfy both light and humidity. Wait, can we flip? Yes, we can also... Wait, what? We can also move things around. You know? We can move everything? Yes, we can move everything. Collect points to get new plants and coins. Okay, so... if we can move stuff around, maybe we can add water. Example, this pail of water. If we place it here, does it have sunlight? No, it doesn't have any sunlight. So if we place it right here, okay, and then get this pail of water, maybe, I don't know, here? Wait. No? It's not humid? Weirdo. Ayun, no? There are some blue lines, blue. Example, if I place it here, collect points to get new plants. Okay, let's place this, maybe sunlight, water. Click the plus button to get new plants. Okay. Oh, look at that. Spider plant loves Chinese evergreen cactus, hates palm. What? You also need to place them with complementing flora. Loves succulent desert rose plant, hates ficus and monstera. Monstera? Common, uncommon, and there's also rarity, oh. Choose your next two plants. Maybe the snake plants. Love ficus, ZZ, succulent pothos. Yo, Noel de Guzman, good afternoon. Ishi. Oh my God, I love that kitchen. Ayan, lurk lang. Ang init, nagpapalamig muna ako. Sige, Cosmos, thank you for dropping by. And I think, I don't know if you're still streaming. See, Bomadom is also streaming at the moment. Of course, we will be using this violet one. I think this is... Wait, this costs 2 while this one is free. But then again, this is an uncommon variant. So we currently have 4 coins. Let's get this. And uncommon, hates monstera. But what? I don't know what are the categories of plants though. Snake plant, cactus, spider plant. Snake plant? Wait, spider plant. Loves Chinese and evergreen and cactus. Snake plant. Loves snake plant. Okay, let's pair these two together. Confirm. Yeah. Since where can we place them? You can move the camera with WASD. Okay. WASD. You can rotate with Q and E. But you cannot fully rotate them, just to specific degrees. You can use the scroll key or the plus and minus. But of course, you can fully zoom in. Only for a parang specific direction or degree. Okay, so you can click the, I think whatever do you call this, to see the button, or use I to see the info on your current plans. Info. I collect enough points to activate the forward button to advance to the next chapter. Okay. I. Okay. So let me first. This is needs light, needs humidity, loves cactus. Loves cactus. Jajajang, I think this also needs. Can we place it? We can also place it below. If we place this here, will it give humidity? I think so. Humidity doesn't need humidity. Oh. Loves ficus, hates monster. It doesn't need humidity. How about this one? Doesn't need humidity. Of course, because it's a cactus. This one needs humidity. Okay, I get it. That's why the water is crossed out. Okay, before we can advance to the next chapter, we need to fill this out first. Fill this up first. What's this? +1. If we 65 out of 75. Cactus, right? So maybe it loves cactus. How about if we place it right here? It's still the same. Okay, let's add new crops. African violet loves cactus, hates ficus. Snake plants, Chinese evergreen hates palm. Snake plant, spider plant. Cactus hates Monstera coleus and African violet. It hates African violet, so snake plant. Maybe I can. Maybe we can focus on these two for now. But then again, maybe this will give higher progression points. Maybe African violet hates fawn, hates ficus. Okay. So this spore will probably go here. This also loves cactus. Okay, 125. We got 1. But it doesn't need humidity. That needs light, but I think it's already covered in light now. This one needs humidity. Maybe we can move the radio here since okay, so it likes cactus, but it doesn't okay. Although what's the star? Loves Chinese evergreen and cactus. Okay, so it's meeting the requirements. This one, hates ficus and monstera, succulent desert and snake plant. Snake plant. Do I have a snake plant? What's this? Snake plant. If we place the snake plant, there you go. You know. This one loves cactus. Okay. We still add more. We have uncommon, Monstera coleus and African violet. They really don't like each other, huh? Snake plant. African violet. Loves cactus, hates ficus. Cactus. kabukaan. And this one. But where's the little owl? Surprise! Who's that? Who's that? Noella. OCG, good afternoon. Hiwoshi, thank you for also dropping by. Yan, Hiwoshi was also streaming and probably is still streaming now. Ayan. Most of them are returning after taking their much needed hiatus or maybe long break. Ay, sorry guys. Chinese Evergreen loves Coelus, Cactus, Ficus, African Violet, Snake Plant, Cactus. We can. How many? Choose 2 next plants. Tapos na. Okay, oh. Thank you. Gumagalaw ka na. Ay, nako, there will be more movement soon. I will be moving to, I'm thinking of either Honk, but that will cost me like $12, or the free one, PNG Tuber. So I think I will be first trying out PNG Tuber. It would be much easier if I just can go live and be a flesh tuber, but maybe someday. Ficus, African Violet. Confirm. So let's this one. Let's add the African Violet here. Let's move it here and let's put the cactus here. Wait, what? Ang cute naman. Ka-elevate siya, oh. Pero bakit may snake plant? Love snake plant. Jajajang. Okay. Let's add new plants. Uncommon Chinese evergreen cactus. Common snake plant. Doesn't like African violet. It doesn't like African violet. And I think this is the African violet. Is it good na it's separate? It's on this side. Spider plant, hates palm, Chinese evergreen. Okay, maybe we can add more snake plant, spider plant, Chinese evergreen. Chinese evergreen. Do we have a Chinese evergreen? Cactus, cactus, cactus. Spider plant, hates palm. Okay. Chinese evergreen. Maybe this one, spider plant, and snake plant, African violet. Does it need water? Ang gulo ng table. 300. I think we're done. You've completed this chapter. You can move to the next one by clicking the button. You can keep playing in endless mode, but you will not receive any more. Okay. So you only have... Okay. You only have limited amount of coins that you can earn. I'm home. Come, give me a hug, honey. Oksana dear, I thought you were coming at the end of summer. Hi mom, I found a job so I came for the kids. A job so quickly? What a smart girl, it's so hard to find one these days. Remember Auntie Rina, the one who moved abroad? She found me a job, I've already bought tickets. Well, at least there's a story as well. Hey, Woshi, gusto ko sana magstay as a VTuber, but iba din na talaga yung connection if you're a real person or or your model is well rigged. And also, you have the face. So if you have it, flaunt it, di ba? I don't know. And of course, if you're confident on how you present yourself, uh, complicating it by using VTube model, I think as there's also a challenge that goes with VTubing, especially if you don't have a very elaborate or very powerful PC. It will actually eat up resources. So if you're going the route of a VTuber, it's either you have a very strong and powerful PC setup, or you probably need to have multiple PCs set up, one for streaming and one for actual gaming. And if you don't have that, I think the best course to take is just to go on cam and speak. Or maybe others are not even using any VTube model; they're just commentating. But yeah, it's whatever works for you. As I would always advise it to anyone going into streaming. And sometimes, even if you are, let's say, on camera, but then again, it doesn't guarantee success. It might play a big part in gaining more followers, of course, especially if you are visually appealing across many factors. But looks can only go so much. You also need to be engaging, entertaining, and offer something that your viewers will resonate with. And hopefully, I'm since I am just I'm a PNG tuber. I am doubling down on more of the personality and how I interact with the community. But then again, it doesn't mean we are PNG tubers or we are VTubers that we should uh, rest on our laurels and uh, don't improve on how we host or how we talk to the community. Of course, it's we need to double our efforts, right? Natutunan ko lang kahapon na pleasing personality pala dito means physical. Pleasing, wait, pleasing personality? Ah, pleasing looks or I don't know. I don't know. When you said pleasing personality, yeah, I guess that's how people would want to think na or how what do you call this? Euphemism. Is it a euphemism? Or they're just working around words that you look good, you look beautiful, you look handsome, you're visually appealing, pleasing personality, quote unquote. But of course, if you don't have your camera open, uh, you need to convince them to that you are you are worth following. Of course, by being entertaining, by being genuine about how you talk to people, and just overall fun. Nobody likes. I would even argue that even if you are really pleasing, you have a pleasing personality. If you have a toxic mindset, if you are so divisive, looks can only go so much. OCG, your road. Okay. Okay. Well, the car is coming tomorrow morning, so we're staying home. I don't want to leave. When mom gets a job, you'll have lots of toys, sunshine. I don't want toys, I want flowers. Mom will buy you flowers too. We will join you later, sweetheart. Or you'll visit us, right, Oksana? But it's been a while, Iwoshi. Welcome back. Welcome back to streaming. And sometimes you really don't need that many followers. As long as they're sending bits and subscribing. They're just kidding. Pero I think to build your community, you also need a huge following. Of course, it's really the the main goal is to get an engaged viewer or audience. You don't need yung mga fake views like mga best viewers or yung mga bot ones. Kasi yung ba, I can I have seen a number of streamers na may fake engagement na I don't know. They have like 100 views, but then you only see a couple of them interacting in chat. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's inflated numbers. Maybe they bought it. I don't know. I don't know what to feel about that. Of course, I don't know if that's a very that could be a logical or strategical. Nah, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. It's fake numbers. It's overinflated numbers. And I think PR companies wouldn't want to work with streamers who also inflate their numbers. They want an engaged viewers. Drop name na this. Drop name? No, it's more up international ones. And even if I drop their names, it's really nothing. Usually it's a there's also a big reason why they have a huge following. And from what we've seen so far, you don't need to have a high number of followers to get sponsorships. I've seen a number of fellow streamers who have been sponsored by a big publisher, and they don't even need to have their follower reach a certain number of parang digits. So it's really up to the discretion of the publisher and the developers on who they want to partner with. Maybe they see the potential in that streamer, so they give keys. There's really no exact formula. I have been trying out by I think I started reaching out to some publishers, yung mga platforms that connects with developers and publishers when I reach 1,000 followers. Naturally, I didn't, of course, I also didn't purchase yung mga fake views na yun or fake followers. Kasi parang I think that's the only time that I can be confident na, oy, my channel is worth investing in, or I don't know. Maybe it's more of a personal stance. Like before I can do sponsorship, I need to reach this milestone, and which I did. I currently have 1,057 followers. Pero Twitch has been displaying it as like 1,100, but I don't know. Maybe OBS is not displaying it properly, or I don't know. But again, thank you everyone for allowing me to reach this point, and hopefully we can build more people, we can build more connections, grow the community, and I don't know. Things will get better. And hopefully we'll do more collabs. I have been playing many single player games. Not enough time to do more collabs. I think doing more collabs will also help out increase the stream or the community. Huwag na kayo mag-chismis, guys. Baka naman madami lang talagang lurkers. And I mean, yeah, true din naman, Zion. Madami din naman din talagang lurkers. And of course, it all depends on the subscribers, of course, on the streamer. If the streamer is, let's say, a VTuber and she's really engaging, or maybe it's a male streamer na also very funny, have tons of parang views, even though parang people are not engaging in chat, parang there is a good reason na, okay, it's very engaging, it's very entertaining, so the numbers are parang justified. Pero sometimes, I don't know, don't you guys parang sometimes think na parang something is up or something is suspicious? But again, that's just me. Maybe I'm just sometimes skeptical about things. And even if I am skeptical, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a personal like perspective on stuff. Like parang it sometimes makes me want to reflect. Like, do I want this kind of approach when it comes to my stream? I'm just good. Even if let's say we only have like 15 to 20 viewers, as long as they're active, as long as they're genuine people, real people, not bots, of course. And I'm good with that. But of course, if we get more people, it's more people that will interact with us. Of course, there are a number of ways to to get the views. Example, if you play the hottest game titles, example Monster Hunter Wilds, there are so many people wanting to jump in and watch content creators or streamers and play with them. And I think one of the reasons why my channel also blew up when I was still starting was I did stream Monster Hunter Worlds before, and I thank the Monster Hunter Worlds community for that. Also, Dead by Daylight. So in a way, there's some good and bad when it comes to variety streaming. I think one of the best ways to grow din talaga is being a niche streamer. Like you have one particular game, but then again, uh, are you good with just playing one game for the rest of your streaming career? So I think most of the people here din naman in Twitch are also branching out. Like sometimes, of course, if they are known for being Valorant players and their audience like how they present themselves, I think they will forgive them for not playing Valorant, especially if they've already established their communities. So hopefully, pero I don't know. Sometimes if people are just there for Valorant, once you start showing other games, they'll start reconsidering and maybe they'll just leave. Hopefully, if they leave, they don't unsubscribe or unfollow. At least you still have them as a follower, right? Grabe 1K na pala, Sir Kurix. Yes, been here since. Uy, thank you, Zion. And I don't know. Ako naman kasi what my usual approach. And I thank everyone, mga fellow Filipino streamer peers natin dito sa Twitch. Na we're not obligating everyone. We don't pressure them to do what we do. Pero what I see here is an example. I have mixed it up right here. Or you can also check out who's currently viewing your stream via your, I think, currently viewing on, what do you call this? Stream chat, users in chat. You can see the people who's currently viewing your stream. Sometimes they are not active on chat, but the mere fact that they are there means something already. Like they are there to support you, even though they're not active in chat. And we always thank yung mga our peers in Twitch. They can just simply not do that, you know. They can just do whatever, like stream, leave, stream again. But they're going the extra mile and supporting us. So personally, as a hindi nagpapaliwanag lang. So personally, what I do is I also return the favor. And maybe I'm following a number of people. If parang some people are not parang reciprocating that, it's okay. And maybe that is their prerogative. Maybe they are busy and they don't have that kind of mindset. That's okay as well. Pero of course, when given the choice na, okay, we have a number of people na we can support, put on tab. Of course, we will prioritize those who watch us first before those who don't. Pero ayun, ako yung my current mentality is if you follow me, I will follow you back. Especially if you're a streamer. If you show up, I will also show up and support you whenever I can. An example now, I am currently streaming. I'm just using a mid-range gaming laptop, so I'm not able to open multiple tabs, and I think people and fellow streamers will understand that. Maybe if I have a super PC, I will be able to play a game, stream, and then open multiple tabs. But what I always do is after I stream, I open the tabs, I support them, I drop by from time to time, and just be there, just like how they are right here, right now. Ganyan. I have yap na naman. OCG, yan, more lurkers lang din talaga. Yep. And I think that's what makes the Filipino streaming community really special. I think I heard it somewhere that the Westerners or not that many people are doing that in the Western Hemisphere or the, I don't know, Americans. It's mostly Filipinos are doing yung parang yung supporting each other. And I think that's a really good trait to have, or parang we can all grow together as a community and as individuals. Of course, yung mga support and yung lurks can only go so much, di ba? Parang okay, You might have yung steady numbers every time you stream, but of course you need to also improve how you host, how you present yourself. You need to actually most of the time I'm just watching some YouTube videos. And of course, you can check that out on my Discord community. All of the videos that I watch that helps me grow as a streamer, as an artist, as a YouTuber, I also share that on my Discord. You can check out the Discord right here. Oh, wait, Discord. There you go. I paste that on the learning section. So, ayun. I pick up some information and drop what doesn't work. Some redeems. And ayan, I lost my train of thought. Pero I don't know, if you want to grow as a streamer, you also need to do your research as well. Maybe find the best time to stream, the best days to stream, the best hours to stream. That's why I don't know, I love streaming during the afternoon and the mornings. Kasi usually when night comes, ang dami na ring nag-i-stream. Pero sometimes if I really want to play a game, I said, "Hey, F it. I'm just going to play some games." Pero you also need to know your market or yung audience mo talaga. OCG, DDD. Bawi ka naman, Sir Corix, pag di ka naka-stream eh. Walang patay. You notice that? Sometimes I'm also worried that one of these days while I am sleeping, my laptop will just simply give up. Like, okay, you abused me. You overused me and abused me. Even though you parang place a fan right in front of it, and you already have an exhaust for parang a laptop fan, parang it will no longer do the trick. NB, thank you for checking in. Pero ayun, and we're not, we're not shy or parang we are not, what do you call this? We're not too selfish. Hindi tayo madamot sa promoting other streamers. Of course, different streamers, different preferences. Others will have a strict rule like, please no self-promotion. Of course, I will also not like that. Pero for those na I trust, yung mga fellow Filipino content creators, especially if they're new, why not go give them a shout out, right? Parang it doesn't hurt to help new and aspiring streamers kasi once we were also like that na nagsisimula. And I think I have to thank yung mga initial people who welcome us here. Yan, sila Carhide. When I was still starting, they're also big accounts back then when I was starting. I think around almost one year and some months now. I just celebrated my first year last December, first anniversary, Twitch anniversary, and we're going parang on our second this year. So when we started, ayan, we have sila Kuruiro Gaming, sila Carhide, yun yung mga nag-welcome sa atin. So parang ako, looking back at it now, parang if when I started tapos wala rin naman sila, yung bigger content creators, pero they were also very friendly with us, very very civil, and they also help us out. Parang why not parang pay it forward na parang now that we are, I don't think I'm also a big content creator. It's just 1,000 followers, and again, some can cheat that number and overinflate that, pero I'll return the favor and pay it forward naman for yung mga new streamers na parang why not help them out, like yung mga nauna sa atin din dito. Ayun lang naman. Solid dyan si Sir Michael, oo. Pero yung iba na ano rin naman natin dito, medyo nag-high to sila eh. Kaya minsan tinatanong natin na, uy, kailan kayo mag-i-stream? Tagal nyo na nawala. Pero it's good na nandiyan pa rin naman yung mga older. Yung mga nauna sa atin na lang. Hindi naman porket matagal na sila na nag-i-stream mas older. Yung iba nga dyan, mas bata pa sa atin. Mga OGs, yes. Actually, some of them came from Facebook pa. Facebook gaming, Facebook streaming. But now, I don't think Facebook is that friendly to streamers. And I think that's why Twitch has become parang cemented itself as the main platform of choice when it comes to streaming. Because, alam mo na, yung mga creative liberties that we can take here, it's not too strict when it comes to copyright versus when you're on YouTube and Facebook. I have heard many horror stories of you just played a short music and your channel gets deleted or gets copyright strike. So at least dito sa Twitch, it's not like that. Of course, there's still some copyright strikes, but you really need parang to push the envelope so hard before you get flagged or get stricken down. And pag ganun, just don't court it, of course. Example, if a big AAA publisher like GTA, like they don't want na any mods ng GTA 6 to be streamed or played, you don't do that, di ba? Example, the upcoming Pokemon game, lumabas yung hack ng game online somewhere, and you streamed that way before everybody else, and you uploaded that on YouTube. Of course, you are already courting Doom and the Nintendo Ninjas. So you don't do that. Diba? Leaderboards, guys, ang tatandaan nyo na daw. And ayun, when I started, actually that leaderboards, it doesn't show yung when I really started here. It only shows yung when I applied, mix it up on my stream. So the more na you guys hang out on the stream, you passively earn some rank points, and that's why Citrix is number 1 on the leaderboards, followed by Kuroiro Gaming, then Carhide Zero, then Sao Paulo, and of course you can also increase that artificially by redeeming the first attendance check, posture check, and hydrate. It will have designated coins and points. Ayan. Pero yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and have a wonderful... I'm not ending the stream, ha? Actually, we're still just at the prologue of the game. And I have been yapping for quite some time now, and I enjoyed talking to you guys. Or with you. Ano ba? I don't know. English. That's what I usually brand myself as. Of course, I can simply just ignore the chat and just play the games without even parang batting an eye. Pero parang why do you even stream if you are not going to validate or recognize yung people in chat or the community you have built, diba? So I think that's also a good trait to have, to yap a lot during stream. I think that's also one of the first lessons that I learned when I was still starting the stream. I don't know. You guys might want to check out my first few uploads on YouTube. I think my hosting style was way different. I was still a bit meek, a bit shy. But now I keep on yapping. Of course, when I'm not, when the game doesn't ask of me to concentrate. Sometimes there are games that would really ask me like, "Hey, look at me. Don't look at the chat." So, ayun, dun medyo tahimik ako dun. Pero ayun yung isa sa mga suggestions dun sa mga YouTube videos about streaming, like to not to keep it going, to keep it entertaining at least. Actually, one of the suggestions is to have a notepad of example, every time, every minute, you will probably need to talk about something like this topic and then that topic. I haven't done that because so far I'm focused on gaming as well. So sometimes I forget about that. Maybe one of these days I will try to incorporate that. But then again, of course, that's also a practice for you to keep on talking, even though there are not many people in chat. And then the next thing you know, it will come naturally for you to speak, even though there are not that many people in chat. I think I remember once, like, I only have like 3 viewers, and as in like users in chat, not just there are not that many lurkers. And I just keep on saying, how are you guys doing? Hope everything is going well. Well, I still do that. And then sometimes I ask them, but I got no response. And that's all right. And I think that also serves as a practice for you to have a thicker skin. Because sometimes you will just think of it like, why will I even say that if there isn't anybody out there? But then again, parang as long as you keep on doing that, parang sometimes it will naturally come. And then let me check on the chat. Yo, Taco Bets! I don't know. The urban jungle has transformed into a a streaming discussion on the learnings that I have. I think this might very well become a Kurik spot. Ignoring would be road, yes. Super shy. Matapocalypse, hello po. Hehe. Pati Michael Jackson. Yengi, Taco Bets, good afternoon. Yo, corrects, I'm just talking about some stuff here. Hiwoshi, when chat's quiet, meron na akong deck of... Yeah, there you go. That's a good pointer as well, Hiwoshi. Like, and sometimes it's not just about whether they will engage you. It's sometimes, I don't know, you just need to get used to talking to yourself. Like, narrating what's happening on the stream. Sometimes I'm just reading out loud and just talking to myself like, oh, so that's how it is. But then again, of course, you need to also add something, some flares. Maybe sometimes other people will call it exaggerated, but I don't know. Maybe it's part of the brand, of the entertainment value that you offer. I don't know. I just react and be the crazy ass guy that I am. Kaya minsan na marinig nyo ko yung mga gigil-gigil lines ko na, tumigil kayo! Yung mga ganun. Especially when talking to my friends like Cosmos. Pero that's good, Yoshi, yung have a deck of questions prepared. Sometimes not just even questions. Example now, I don't have anything prepared now. And then you guys just popped up and then started talking about yung mga streaming, and then one thing leads to another, and I like talking. And now I am sharing my the lessons that I learned. Actually, I started earlier with overinflated numbers, and now we are discussing about how to better yourself as a streamer. And sometimes it's really the audience here giving you bullets or ammunition to use to make some funny content. That's crazy. And hopefully with the move to or trying out yung PNG Tuber Plus, I can make more dynamic actions. But then again, that will require a lot more art or sprite work for me. So I'll need to do more drawings. But then again, circling back, thank you everyone. Thank you for those who helped me reach this this milestone. We have been 1,000 strong here on the stream, and we'll be working our way to meeting new people. I think what is really interesting here is you get to meet a lot of people that has the same interest as you. Example, I get to meet some Westerners or Western streamers who are playing the same games that we do. I think we got traded last time when we were playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, and of course I also followed them back. And it doesn't need they don't need to be Filipinos in order for us to also do the same. So they raided me, I returned the favor, and I started also supporting them as well. I think also Medieval Dynasty, I also get to meet another Western streamer, and sometimes I also drop by his channel, and he's now currently playing Project Zomboid as well as Medieval Dynasty. So maybe one of these days I will be jumping to Project Zomboid as well to somehow also do collabs and play with them. And of course, when you do that, that will also open you up to other markets. So, and maybe that's the reason why I am speaking more and more English to tap into the Western market. Of course, we're not good looking. Well, I'm not a flesh tuber, so I will invest on my hosting skills or my speaking skills. And you cannot improve on your speaking skills if you don't speak in English. So I am trying my best. I guess this is the most time that I have been speaking in English. Of course, it's not fluent. It's not. It doesn't have the American accent like most people working on the on call centers here in the Philippines. But hopefully, we can get there to sound like a natural, an American. But it is what it is for now. Oy, nice. Congrats sa 1K followers. Yep. Actually, it's been a long time. When did I reach that? I did post that on my about section. Since I tend to forget stuff a lot. You can ask my friends about it. I tend to consume a lot of information, and what usually happens is FIFO, first in, first out. So it's a bit of a shame then as well. It's not I'm not really that proud of it as well. Sometimes I tend to forget dates, important dates even, like anniversaries, monthsaries, because sometimes I have so many things going on in my mind, in my brain, that I need to remind myself to set an alarm like, "Oy, we need to do this because somebody will get mad if I don't." So I'm working on that as well. Don't forget about dates, guys. Oy, nice. Congrats sa 1K followers. Pero ayan, we're continually improving as well. And sometimes you just pick up lessons from other streamers. Like you just visit one streamer na also a VTuber. Okay. I like the way he or she parang talks to their community. Oh, look at that energy. That's why sometimes I have some favorites na I usually hang out a lot. Iba-iba. They have different styles of streaming. Sometimes there's one who likes to giggle a lot. And then there is a change. She likes to change her voice. And then there's someone who parang has a really pleasing personality, has a very positive aura. And I think that is what I am also more working on. Kasi parang positivity attracts eh. Or people are gravitate towards positivity. So parang, and that's the main reason why many streamers don't like politics in chat. Because once you start dropping politics there, you might start putting a wedge between you and your community, who you might not know what their alliances are or what their biases are. So you might misspoke and speak something that will offend them. So better yet, let's not just talk too much on politics. But of course, sometimes you cannot really escape it, especially if you're really passionate about stuff. And that's why sometimes I don't shy too much from politics, but I try to keep it civil. Of course, I will always say na that's my perspective on stuff, and you can have yours. And to have that, we should all have an open mind when expressing our politics and stuff. Can't relate. I don't even know kung kailan ako naging happy. I think there's an information about that, Taco. Just check your creator dashboard. I think there is a date there somewhere na date when you become an affiliate. Since I think Twitch has that that automatic thing where if you're celebrating your anniversary. So I think Twitch knows when you first become affiliate. And I think you can move that. Like if you want to celebrate it on that exact date, or if you want to celebrate it over the weekends, and then you can plan on how you will stream it. If you want to do a subathon, Twitch knows, so you can check it out. I think that's why I started with Twitch created. I think I created it many years before I started streaming, and then when I started streaming there, I think I also forgot when was that first date. What I did was just look at the very first episode of what I streamed, and then I just use it as a reference. And then from then on, I started monitoring. Okay, when we reach our first 50, when we become affiliate, first 100, I think next is 500, and then 999, and then 1,000, and then other milestones. Thanks sa info, man. Tagal ko na sa Twitch. Don't know about na, I think I only parang check that out because I want to do a parang to chronicle yung mga milestone ko dito sa stream, and I place that on the about section. So if you guys are in a desktop PC on a browser, yeah, you can check out the about section on my Twitch channel to learn more information about me. And you can, if you're also a developer and publisher, you can also reach out to me, since I also shared my business email there. And of course, you don't need to spam it. If you are up to no good, I think Gmail already has some measures for that. But then I think, wow, we're already 1 hour in, and we're just at the prologue. I don't know if I should cut this out when if I export this on YouTube, since this is a sponsored stream as well. But we'll try to play the games more now. We'll see each other again, of course. And we'll write letters all the time. Starts crying. But then again, parang the main protagonist remembers her grandma, but it's 1996, and if the game is set in the modern era, it's 2025, maybe the grandma's already passed, but we'll see soon enough. Maybe it's like unpacking. It records or parang chronicles the life of the protagonist as she moved from place to place. Oh no, why are you two so upset, my dears? What? It's a holiday today. Let's go meet Grandpa, and then we'll go to the Isak together. Thank you, Mom. And I love you, Grandma. And I love you both, my darlings. All right, let's go. Today we're all together. That's what matters most. Congratulations! You've completed this chapter. Score 300. Plants placed 12. Add this chapter to creative mode. Okay, next chapter. Achievement. Finish chapter 1. 2001. New home. Well done, dear. You've finally started excelling in school. Congratulations on your first A. A! Ha! It's her first A of the year. Wait, is that the right tone for it? That's why I have a gift for you from me and your grandparents. Your first houseplants and the plant diary. Thanks, Mom! When Grandma and Grandpa call, we'll tell them the good news. Hey, no plants on my side. Sinurgan. I need to learn more about the developers of this game. The names are, I don't know, maybe Bangkok, Thailand? No? Start arranging the flowers. Stick out your tongue at your brother and start arranging flowers. Let's go with this one. Complete task and get coins. Click the diary button. Diary button. There you go. African violet. African violets are one of the best house plants with... Okay, let's drink to that. Thank you for the hydrate. They're beginner friendly and can bloom all year long. Need sunlight and humidity. Oh, there's still luck though. Hates fictus. You've collected 2 out of 2. basil, begonia, cactus. Okay. So, find a lamp and turn it on. Lamp. Find the lamp and turn it on. Find the lamp. Ah, look at that cat. Meow. Achievement. Pet Rufus 20 times.
So fluffy. I wanna die. Pet the cat. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Find the lamp and turn it on. But that's on my brother's side. You know? Chuck. Ah. Wait. Turn it on. Right click. Okay. Should we stole it from my brother? This one? A. A. Where's my lamp though? Find the lamp and turn it on with the right click. Ah, okay. Find a cup, a plate, and put them on the desk. This one? Put them on the desk. Ah, two cups. Ay, two cups, two plates. So where is the other plate? Parang naging... It suddenly became a hidden object game. Find a cup and the... Ah, okay, a cup. Where is the cup? Cup and a plate. And find books and put them on the shelf unit. Books, this one? Can we rotate this? How do we rotate it? Put them on the shelf, this one? Okay. Wait, what happened? Find books. Parang nabawasan pa yata. Wait. Ah, okay. Maybe here? 3? Okay, red. 4 out of 12. Okay. So, books. Are you talking about this one? No, we can't grab it yet. This one? No, this is a notebook. Book? Okay. There's another book here. I wish there's a way to rotate or to flip it horizontally so we can arrange it properly. Wait. Okay, you can use the scroll key. Q, E, no. Scroll, right click, no. Left click will just place it. Oi, PlayStation, find the teddy bear. Is this considered a teddy bear? No, this is a fox. It's not a teddy bear. Teddy bear. I wonder where the cup is. Find books and put them on the shelf unit. Ah, this one. There. Red. But why are you using your brother's zone? That's a large ass book. Books. Is this a cup? Place it on the desk, right? There you go. Books again. Embrace. There you go. There's a teddy bear. Find a teddy bear. Can we place it on our side of the... Jajajang! Put a cactus on the TV. Cactus on the TV. So we need to remove this radio then. Where should we place the radio? Put the cactus on the TV. Cactus. Snake plant, cactus. Uncommon, loves African violet. Succulent. Cactus dessert, hates monstera. There you go. Pet Rufus, the chonky cato. What? Pet Rufus, the chonky cato. Where's the chonky cato? Hey, look at the cat. The cato. Yo, Taco Bets, happy streaming. Thank you, Taco. Find books and put them on the shelf. Where are the other books? This is box. Hello. This is a bag. $11 out of 12. It means one more book. We are missing one more book. This is the PlayStation. Okay. Where's the other book? Is this a book? Is this considered a book? Nope, it's not a book. But where? There you go. There it is. Arrange 3 plants and fulfill all their needs. 3 plants and fulfill their needs. This one is... Doesn't need light, doesn't need humidity. So this is your zone. This is your brother's. Weird. Okay. Arrange 3 plants and fulfill all their needs. Uy, oh, cactus, oh. Ficus and monstera. Snake plant, desert rose. 4. Snake plant and desert rose. Succulent. Monstera. Succulent. We can... Cactus ba ito parehas? Uncommon. We can place them at... confirm. Cactus, desert, rose, and snake plant. Okay, maybe I can place it. Okay. We need the loves coleus. Photos, basil, cactus. Photos, loves Chinese snake plant, monstera. Basil, loves Chinese evergreen. How about we pair this up? Monstera, hates monstera. We don't have a Monstera yet. Can get this. Ay! Pop! No! That was a good one. That was a legendary Chinese evergreen. Cactus, African violet. Loves cactus, 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 and loves Chinese evergreen. I pressed reroll. Taco Bets. Ay, by the way, nakita ko sa Steam na naglalaro ka ng Atelier. The game is decent, but it needs optimization. Koei Tecmo has released information that they will be releasing more improvements for the game. I have tried streaming it, pero again, as I mentioned earlier, I have a mid-range gaming laptop. It's HP Victus 15. Pero if you have a more powerful PC, I think you have a powerful PC since you are playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I tried streaming it and playing it at the same time. May significant frame FPS drops. Pero when I ended my stream and tried playing it off stream, okay naman siya. Okay yung game. So if you're a gamer, if you don't plan on streaming it, go, try it out. There's a demo. Pero if you are parang planning on streaming it, you better make sure na parang you have a beefier rig or wait for further optimizations. Kaya hindi muna ako naglalaro ng Atelier Yumiya because I'm waiting for further optimizations. I wanted to play it pero I wanted to play and stream it. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed na the next updates will allow me to finally play it. Versus a game that I recently played, yung Xenoblade Chronicles X. Ayan, it's okay naman yung Xenoblade. I'm quite shocked na mas maganda yung performance. Well, of course, it's on the Nintendo Switch. Pero you should try it muna, Taco Bits, yung demo. May demo siya. So to have a feel of the game. So cactus and common spider spider plant confirm. Okay, did we satisfy it? Arrange 3 plants and fulfill all their needs. This is... walang humidity. Humidity. Maybe near here? Kasi since may parang aquarium siya. Let me move it first here. Same goes with the light. Uy. I want to turn it on. No. Doesn't what needs humidity is wait. This one needs humidity. Tama ba? It needs humidity. Doesn't need humidity. Doesn't need humidity. It needs light. No light source. Tama ba? Or should I place it on the corner? One out of 3, arrange the plants. Cactus doesn't need humidity, it needs light. Okay, satisfied it. So all we need to do now is doesn't need humidity. Wait, how can I get the other plant? This one doesn't need light. Doesn't need light. Needs light. Doesn't need humidity. Doesn't need light. Okay, so probably we can place it right here. This one doesn't need light and doesn't need humidity. Okay, so we can add more plants. ZZ plant, snake plant and photos, photos, snake plant, ZZ plant, photos, Chinese bamboo prayer plant, ficus, photos, cactus, snake plant. Snake plant and photos. Oh, this is a big plant, huh? Hey, Kat! Thank you for... Sige, I'll check this weekend. Sige, sige. Needs light. And loves cactus. So we can pair it up. We're almost done. Uncommon succulent desert rose snake plant. It's a cactus again. Basil photos and cactus. Needs humidity, doesn't need light. Can be placed here, I think. Almost done. Uncommon loves ficus plant, succulent, and cactus snake plant. Photos again. Chinese evergreen. Coelus. Coleus, I mean. Doesn't need humidity, needs light. Doesn't need light, needs humidity. Pero what does it want? It loves Coleus. Do I have a Coleus here? Succulent. This is a succulent, eh. Snake plant. Spider plant. Cactus. Coleus, this one. Snake plant. Do we have a snake plant? This is a snake plant. Oh. But we need light, a light source. Shouldn't we like be... Yeah, here you go. Let me place the teddy bear. Teddy bear? Eh, there you go. Put the bag right here. Or whatchamacallit this one? Wait, what does it need? It needs light, it doesn't need humidity. It needs light though. It doesn't need humidity. Pero doesn't need humidity. Needs humidity. Doesn't need humidity, needs light. So, pero wala siyang star eh. Needs humidity. Snake plant. Needs humidity. So you're better off here. This one doesn't needs humidity, doesn't need light. Coleus. Wait, wala. Happened. Parang nawala yata yung plant. Okay na pala. We're done. Hey, Shorty, your stupid plants are everywhere. I was okay with 2 or 3 plants, but now it's too much. How are you gonna take care of them? They're all going to wither for sure. Why do you even bother? They remind me of Grandma. Ha! You'd better focus on studying instead of digging in the dirt. Otherwise, I'll be banker with a good for-nothing gardener sister. Grabe naman tong... Why are you so mean? Don't say that. Start fighting. Heh! I'll show you. I'll start crying. What's going on? Mom, it's not my fault. It's just her and her stupid plans again. She didn't even do her homework today. How do you know? It's his fault. Nergan, your sister plans are not stupid. You are. Andito pa ba si Pao? Pao, lumabas ka dyan. Danwell. Yo, Rictus! Good afternoon. We're just playing some Urban Jungle. And again, thank you to PR Hound for reaching out. No, I did reach out to them for providing us Steam key access for the game. And you can check out Urban Jungle, and if you want to test it out for yourself, there is a demo for it available on Steam. So, but this is the full game. So, if you are curious on what the game has to offer, you can also just watch it right here. How about you, Rictus? Kamusta? Napanganak ko na kasi 2FA. Baka mapalitan na din yung kay number yun. Congrats, Ishi, and hopefully that will be more than enough motivation for you to start streaming again. My time at Porsche? Stream when? How about you, Rictus? What's new? No. No pa din. You're the man of the house, and you shouldn't bully your sister. And what about you? Did you really not do your homework? But, honey, gardening is good as a hobby, but it's not a profession. You should study hard so you can find a real job when you grow up. But Mom, gardening is a real job. Manonood ako kapag nag-stream si Ishi, oo. Pero most of the games din naman ng mga ini-stream ni Ishi is more cozy gaming. And check out how she streams. Her style. Kung nangaaway din ba sa stream niya. We'll make up you too. I'm on night shift today. I'd better not come back to a wrecked house tomorrow morning. Congratulations! You've completed this chapter. Plans placed, task completed 8. Finish chapter 2, 2009 college life. Oh, Parita. Hey there, I'm your roommate, Parita. Don't say. What's up, Parita? Since we're here together, let's be friends. Hopefully you don't stab me in the back. There are 2 floors on the dorm. Our room is on the 2nd. And I've already scattered my Harajuku shopping everywhere. Sorry. Bet I have more stuff than you. Wait, do you watch Mobile Suit Gundam? What? Mobile Suit Gundam? Ha! You avoided copyright there. Gundam. But Mobile Suit. Solid ang cozy gaming. Solid pampatulog. Yeah, that's why I streamed it at this time. Although I'm not feeling any sleepy. So if you guys are... I streamed it. Currently it's now 3:33 in the afternoon. Usually we have our siestas or afternoon naps here in the Philippines, and I don't know. I feel energized today. That's why I'm not feeling any sleepy. But if it's a guarantee, if I stream this late at night, I will definitely be sleepy playing this. But I don't know. It's not one of those games. It has a really good soundtrack. It's not that sleep inducing. I don't know. How about you guys? Are you currently listening to it? Is it does it make you fall asleep? Or maybe because I am the one playing this, so my brain is uh working. My brain is working. What? Wait, what? Parang my brain is really active in parang figuring stuff around. That's why I'm not feeling any sleepy at the moment. Wait, do you want to? Because I love it. Let's go to the official Namdai Banko. What? Bandai Namco yun eh. Store together one day. There's also a cafe with delicious desserts in the area. I can show you around. It will be fun. I'd love to. Okay. This location has 2 floors. You can change which floors you're on by clicking. Oh, may ganun. 2 floors. So, what are the current quests? Find a humidifier and turn it on. Humidifier. Probably on the parang bedroom, no? Can. Wah! Wah! We're unpacking! Wah! What's this? A star pillow. A ganggam. Unpack the box on the 2nd floor. Clear your desk of Parita's stuff. Okay. Parita! Bravura! Let's place it there. What are these? Beauty care products? Maybe we should go to the 1st floor. We can't place it on the 1st floor. Maybe let's just place it. Wait. Maybe this is Parita's table. This is my side of the table. Okay. So probably let's just... You're invading my space, Parita.
How dare you?
Is this mine? And that's probably Parita's. There you go. Unpack the box. Put plants on the windowsill on the 2nd floor. Windowsill. This one on the 2nd floor. Okay. So is this my stuff? Windowsill. Wait, what's this? A light source. A light source? Is it a light source? Light source? No, it's not a light source. Is this the humidifier? Yeah, yes, it is a humidifier. Wah. Did I turn it on already? There you go, humidifier. Unpack the box on the 2nd floor. Put a cactus on the PC. Cactus on the PC. Cactus on the PC? I don't have any PCs here. Maybe later. Humidifier. Let's place the ganggams. Books. More books. Oh, that's a complete set, huh? Oh, yeah, a frame. Let's place it on our desk. Hopefully it's grandma. Oh, no. We'll probably need to set up the PC right here. Another frame. What's this? Uh, let's fit something in the middle. Yeah, kinda knew it. What? Ah, okay, okay. Good. So good that you can stack things. What's that? Urn? Don't tell me it's grandma. Just kidding. Maybe let's place it right here. Is this more books? Looks like a toy. Ah, action figure. Okay. What happened? Hi, Corex and chat. Good luck, have fun sa game. Thank you, Layla. I'm currently playing some cozy game. Is the automated message now has popped up earlier? Let me check. Check out the new gamified chat system. Okay. It hasn't popped up yet. Wait, let me check mix it up. Chat, timers. How about this one? There you go. I'm currently playing Urban Jungle. After 5 minutes, there will be a follow-up message. There you go. I receive a Steam key via PR Hound, which connects content creators with game developers and publishers. Urban Jungle is a cozy game published by Assemble Entertainment and developed by Kylyk Games. So, what's next? Put a cactus on the PC. PC? Maybe it's on the first floor? Ah, there's a PC. Put a cactus on a PC. Cactus succulent. Confirm. Doesn't need, but it needs light. Jajajang. Put a cactus. Ah, on the PC. Probably here? Hmm. Huh? Here? Wait, what? Ah, here? Ah, okay. That's the monitor. Of course, it's not a PC. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Arrange 4 plants and fulfill all their needs. Put plants on the windows sill on the second floor. Second floor. Arrange 4 plants. 4 plants. Basil requires water. ZZ plant. Chinese evergreen. ZZ plant. Snake plant and photos. Photos. Snake plant doesn't need water. It requires water. It doesn't need sunlight. This one needs sunlight. ZZ plant, rare. Snake plant and photos. Photos. Doesn't need humidity. Here we go. And then this one needs humidity. Doesn't need light. Hmm. What if here? Does it need to be like needs light? But Chinese snake plant, monstera, bamboo prayer plant. Snake plant. Wait, what's this? Photos. Doesn't need humidity, needs light. Wait. Walang star though. Needs humidity, doesn't need light. O mali. Put plants on the windowsill on the second floor. That needs humidity. Bakit walang Chinese money plant, snake plant, monstera, photos? This is ZZ plant kasi. Needs humidity. Okay, so let's add more. Snake plant, palm, this is new. African violet, cactus, photos and cactus, photos. This needs humidity and light. Humidity. Tama ba? Okay, so this one, cactus. So we need to add cactus here. Do we have a cactus? Nope. Bamboo, snake plant, photos, coleus, Chinese evergreen, reroll, Chinese evergreen, cactus, snake plant and photos, ZZ plant, snake plant, spider plant, Chinese evergreen, cactus, doesn't need water, cactus. Maybe we'll add a cactus right between this. Okay, arrange 4 plants and fulfill all their needs. Cactus, snake plant, ZZ, cactus, ZZ plant. What does this need? Needs light, doesn't need humidity, needs light. There you go. Cactus. cactus. Unpack the box on the first floor. Put a plant on Parita's shelf unit on the right. Shelf unit. Okay. That's easy. Succulent cactus. Doesn't need light nor water. Rare cactus. It's expensive. Expensive. Water. Common. Water. Shelf. Someone is calling you. Do you want to answer? Yes. Finally, I got through. How was your flight? How's the dorm? Your neighbors? Everything's fine, Mom. Tell her everything. Now I can relax. By the way, Nergon called. Remember he said he become a student council president? He talked about it all summer. Can you believe he's already been accepted as an intern at a big company? Okay. Take after him, study hard, and you can do the same. Typical Asian parent. Stay silent. Yes, Mom na lang. Do you remember our neighbors? Mrs. Flores? Her oldest son dropped out of college. Can you imagine? He's decided to start a business instead, but he's so young. It'd be much better for him to finish college and find a good job. He's also got married right after school. His poor mother. Very interesting, Mom. Typical Asian parents. Yung, alam mo yun, yung they have so much, too much expectation na, for you to become successful, you need to be this, to be that. Very interesting, Mom. All right, my dear. Calls from Japan are expensive, so I'll call you tomorrow. Bye, Mom. Okay, so unpack the box on the first floor. First floor? Oh, okay. Okay, so what is this urn? Okay, let's just place it there. Slippers. Place PlayStation. Where's the TV? This one. Let's place it right here. Wow, PlayStation. I wonder what they will call this. Maybe Polystation. Polystation. Lols. Controller. What's this? A bowl. Okay, let's place it. Maybe here first. Maybe we'll get more plates later. This is a mug. Wow, casserole. This is a rice cooker. Where should we place the rice cooker? Probably here. Another shoe. What is this? A book? Okay. Have a great day. What's that? Yo! Tuturu! Pizza! Okay, we managed to do all of the stuff. But we need to fulfill the... Parang nawala yata. This is... Doesn't need humidity. Doesn't need light. But it's on a place that needs... on a sunlight maybe. It likes a cactus. Cacti. Doesn't need light or humidity. So where should we... Can we return it here? Yeah, we can. This is... Doesn't need light, doesn't need humidity as well. Second floor. What happened? Did I place it? Where did I place it though? Where did I place that? Wait.
What happened?
Where did they place the other plant? Oh no. Hello? Where did they place that plant? First floor? Cactus and desert rose. Cactus and desert rose. There we go. Uncommon. Cactus, ficus, prayer plant. Palm. Cactus, ficus, and prayer plant. Prayer plant. Cactus and ficus. Cactus. Cactus. Sunlight. Ah, okay. Then if you move it right here. Okay. And then the cactus doesn't need humidity, needs light. $35. Baka tayo maselect ng cactus. Succulent. Yan. Succulent. Doesn't need humidity, needs light. Doesn't need humidity. Chinese evergreen. Cactus. Doesn't need light and doesn't need humidity. Cactus. We need more cactus. Chinese evergreen. Wala. Succulent. Cactus. Snake plant. Wala ng pera. Unyo. Free. Cactus. Common. Bamboo. Snake plant and photos. Snake plant and photos. 2. Cactus and prayer plant. Snake plant. Light. Bamboo photos. Needs humidity. Needs light. Kulang pa. Kulang pa din. Wait. Photos. Loves cactus. Cactus, snake plant. It doesn't need anything. Cactus and cactus. Doesn't needs light. Isa na lang. Achievement, flower bed. Earn 500 points in one chapter. Hey, Shorty. Mom said to call you. Bully pa din to si Nurgun. Such a bully. How are you doing over there? I'm okay, how are you? You don't actually care, do you? You know, Mom spent a whole lot of money to send you to study abroad. You'd better not drop out of college. Can you at least manage that, sis? Of course I can. Whatever. I'm trying to be civil here. Bye, Shorty. See you next year. Hang up. Congratulations. Next chapter. Achievement. Finish chapter 3, 2013, my first apartment. Parita. So how you like your new apartment? It needs more greenery. It's so great. We're neighbors again. What? Parita is here again. We also need to celebrate your first job. Like, right, let's do it. Oh, I had to run to work myself. It's the weekend, but I'll get paid extra for today's hours. And extra cash can't hurt, right? Let's meet up in the evening. I'll bring a pizza and bubble tea. I'll be waiting. I'll unpack my stuff in the meantime. I'll arrange a few flowers for when you come over. Okay, so first, pet Rufus the chonky cat. Oh, boy, Rufus is still alive? Wait, what? Why shouldn't he? Yo, Rufus! Okay. Throw away wilted plants. How we can throw away plants now? How do we do that? How do we throw stuff away? How do we do that? How do we throw stuff away? Is there a trash? There you go. There is a trash can. One more. Okay, throw away empty boxes. Empty boxes. Wait, is this an empty box? Yeah. No unpacking? Okay. Put plants on the windowsill, throw away empty boxes. There's still some empty box. Here. Okay. Unpack the box. Find shoe and put them away in the hallway. Put them away in the hallway? Where's the hallway? There you go. Shoe. Wait, where's the hallway? What's a hallway? I don't know. What's the hallway with you? May assume dito yun. Shoe. Is that a mouse? Is that a mouse? Where are the shoes? Is that everything? Or maybe there's still more shoes, no? Unpack the boxes. Okay. Tupperware. Stereo. Picture frame. Oi, that kind of looks like my laptop. Toaster? Probably here. Pot. Rice cooker. PlayStation. Oh, she still has the PlayStation. Although she doesn't have any TVs now. Okay, another pillow. What is this? Yoga mat? Probably put it under the bed. And again, she still have the Gungams. Fine. She still have them Gungams. Maybe this one. Yeah. She's still a child. No, not really. No offense to the... Oi! She has a Nintendo Switch! Okay, let's place that on top of the... Not saying that if you are into Gunpla, it means na you're a kid, no? I wouldn't even dare suggest that. I'm back! Sakit ang tiyan ko. Oh no! What happened? Narinig niyo yan, guys. Wala akong sinasabi. Ang bayat. You guys. Oh my God, kadire. Okay. Cat post. What? So many chairs. And she doesn't even have a table. Is this a mouse? Should it be? Yo, Chanko Kato. Put plants on the windowsill. Windowsill. This one? No, this one. Oh, she has also a Nintendo 3DS, oh. A gamer. She's a gamer. She has a Switch and the Nintendo DS. Maybe this game is going to come out on the Switch as well. Or maybe it is. Or it has already. Unpack the boxes. What is this? Probably a bed for Chonky Kato. For Rufus. Find the shoes and place them on the hallway. Where's the hallway? This is the hallway. Where is the hallway? Is that displaying properly? Oh? This one? Okay. I think this is the area. There you go. So that's the hallway, really? That's considered the hallway. But the door is right there. Ay. Wait, can we change the angle of the map? Nope. Put plants on the balcony. What else do we have? Wait, unpack. Unpack stuff. What are these? What are those? Nope. Okay. Bakit nakatagilid yung mga gamit? What do you mean? Let's anong gamit? What do you mean maybe these are files? File folders? Probably office related stuff. Probably office related stuff. The chunky cat. Okay, let's just place it. Okay. Another file. What are those? More cups. Puro cups, ha? Buti nga pwede silang ipagpatong-patong eh. Another jar. Okay, that's the last of it. Put plants on the balcony, put plants on the windowsill, arrange 3 plants and fulfill all their needs. Hindi na open yung cabinets. Cabinets, nope. We cannot. Anong oras na? It's now 4:11. Put plants on the balcony. Hates Monstera coleus and African violet. Cactus, it needs sunlight, no water. Cactus, do we have a cactus? Chinese coleus. Basil Monstera. Water. Water and sunlight. Doesn't need humidity, needs light. Okay. Perfect for the window. This one, perfect for the balcony. Needs humidity, needs light. Humidity. Tama? Okay. Put plants on the balcony. Cactus. Monstera. Wait, what do we have here? What's this again? Monstera. Okay. Loves Monstera. Where's the Monstera? Hates. Talagang ayaw nila ng Monstera, no? Cactus. Cactus. Prayer plant. Itong cactus and evergreen. Sunlight. Okay, let's place the cactus right here. This one. Loves Chinese evergreen and cactus. Jajajang. Put plants on the balcony. Find the mouse cat toy. I already found it. This one. Put plants on the balcony. Balcony. This one. What does Monstera like? Philodendron, snake plant, and photo. Snake plant. Snake plant. Monstera. Loves snake plant. Loves snake plant. Cactus. Chinese evergreen. Chinese evergreen, new. Ito, new pa to. Birds of Paradise, palm. Cactus. Snake plant. Okay, dalawang snake plant. Doesn't need humidity. Photos, cactus, and succulent. Doesn't need humidity. Okay. So what plants do we have currently? We have the Monstera. Cactus and succulent. ZZ plant photos. Photos. Chinese evergreen. Photos. Monstera. Doesn't need light. Needs humidity. Monstera. Bamboo. Chinese evergreen. Monstera. Needs humidity. Doesn't need light. May pangit yung positioning. Monstera. Needs humidity. Needs light. Needs humidity. Ano yun? Photos. Doesn't need light. Needs humidity. Doesn't need light. Needs humidity. Okay. Needs light, doesn't need humidity. Photos, cactus, succulent photos. Photos. Basil. Photos. Needs light. Needs light, doesn't need humidity. Yeah. Ay. Nakaharang yung higa ng pusa. Okay. Okay. Ang dami pang pwedeng ilagay. Wait. Uncommon loves cactus, African violet. Photos cactus, birds of paradise, loves palm. Succulent. New. Snake plant, cactus, desert rose, African violet, cactus. Basil, Chinese evergreen. Cactus. Doesn't need humidity. Put plants on the balcony. 3 out of 4. Cactus. Needs humidity. Succulent desert rose and snake plant. Photos, cactus. Do you want to answer? There you go. Congrats on your first day of work. Who would have thought it be hard for a translator to find a job? Nurgun got a job when he was still in college, but he's a finance major. Finance major, she major. And you even studied abroad? Hey, Kay, good afternoon. Sorry, I was concentrating kanina on how to properly place my plants here on Urban Jungle. And we're following the story of our protagonist. What's her name? And we're talking to mom now. Good thing you didn't take that part-time florist job I told you, work in your field would come up. And you landed such a good company. They even paid for you to relocate. So work hard and don't slack off. Grabe, no? Even after getting a good job, the mom's still requiring her to work hard. And call your brother. You never talk anymore. Yes, mom. All right, bye, honey. I'll call you again tomorrow. Bye, mom. Okay, so we continue. We need to fill this up. So we need more greens in our Monstera photos. Prayer plant. Chinese evergreen. Doesn't need sunlight. Okay, and ficus. This is also new. Or maybe this one, Chinese evergreen. Chinese evergreen needs humidity. Coleus hates Monstera. We need Coleus for later. Prayer plant. Cactus hates cactus and succulent. Chinese evergreen needs light. Okay. More. African snake plant. Succulent cactus. Palm. Ficus, cactus, prayer plant, cactus, Chinese evergreen. How about needs humidity? Needs light. It needs light and humidity. Oh, nice. It's a big plant. Bamboo needs light and humidity. Bamboo Chinese snake photos evergreen. Should we place this? Cactus hates cactus monstera. Needs light. Light? What if we use this? Okay. Photos. Chinese money plant. Wait, do I have a photos? Monstera ficus. Do I have a photos? I think I have a photos, no? Yo, it's Crew. Good afternoon. Just playing some urban jungle here. And again, thank you to PR Hound for providing us with Steam key access to this game. Succulent cactus desert snake plant. No need for everything. Ficus. Snake plant photos. Ficus. Chinese money plant. Loves photos. Succulent. Reroll. Photos. Chinese money plant. Prayer plant. Needs light and humidity. One more. Okay. Palm. Cactus, ficus, and prayer plant. Both. Cactus, rose. Oh, lucky. Oh, cha. Doesn't need light, doesn't need humidity. Does it need light and humidity? So where do we place this? Cactus. Let's add a cactus here later. If we see a cactus, we don't. Cactus, Chinese money plant. Cactus. Succulent. Cactus. And we're done. Doesn't need light. Doesn't need humidity. Okay, next chapter. Hi there, it's me again. Norgun said you didn't call him. Why are you two like this? You're family after all. Please call him tomorrow. It's not that hard. Yes, Mom. Look at Mrs. Flores' children. They're so close. Why can't you and your brother get along? There is a reason for that, Mom. When her oldest son lost his wife, they all supported him, and he was left with a newborn to take care of. You and your brother should stick together too. You never know what will happen in life. I understand, Mom. Okay, dear, I'll stop lecturing you. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye, Mom. Roll eyes. Congratulations. Next chapter. Achievement 2015. It's success, isn't it? Hey, how are you doing? Did your call finally end? And how's your quarterly report? You were so worried. You were so worried about it. They gave me a pat on the back. Will they give you a bonus? What bonus? You worked so hard and they couldn't even do that. I think she's burning out. It's a pretty interesting story, no? Yung parang you're following the story of yung protagonist. Girl, you need to look for another job. Okay then, how's the weather? Parents says it's boring, but they're in non-taburi. Yes, it's been raining all day. My first rainy season. Ah, yeah, not the best time for your time of the year for a business trip to Thailand, of course. But don't let it get you down. Order some mango, sticky rice, and give Rufus a cuddle for me. They promised this would be the last business trip of the year, right? It should be the last one, yeah. I'll rest in my next life. My aunt gave me the number of a flower shop in your area. Maybe some new flowers will lift your spirits. Lift your spirits. Thanks, that would be really helpful. Okay, chonky cat. Unpack the box. And I think ito na muna for now. We have already streamed the game for 2 hours and 33 minutes, and most of the time I have enjoyed talking to my audience. And the game has a very cozy and inviting OST. So it made the chatting with everyone here a pleasure. And thank you for joining me earlier while I was prattling about streaming. And I'll probably need to take a break for now. I need to help out in the house since my parents are away out of town. But with that, let's roll the credits muna. Let's okay. I guess we can end it at her new apartment. Look at that. First and second, and let's just focus on Rufus, the chunky cat. And with that, let's roll the credits again. Thank you to PR Hound for providing us Steam key access to Urban Jungle. And let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone who joined us today. To the chatters, thank you to Bomadom, Citrix20, Cosmos Sama, Damon D, Hiwoshi, Ishi, Komi19, Layla Aubrey, Lil Nutcracker, Matapocalypse69, Invisible, Noel de Guzman, OCG, Rictus G, Sam Paulo, Sapits K, Taco Bets, Tom13 Loz, Tuturu, Yengi, Zeri55, and Zayuniel. And of course, thank you to everyone who are lurking and silently supporting the stream behind the scenes. You guys know who you are, and I'll make sure to also return the favor. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, midweek, hump day, and that's Urban Jungle. I'm genuinely curious about how the story of our protagonist will unveil. So watch me as I will play Urban Jungle again. Let's see what will happen to our protagonist if she will finally pursue her passion, which is being a florist, or maybe because she's really into plants. And with that, let's find somebody to raid, and you can copy and paste this raid message for our regular viewers and followers. You can copy and paste this raid message. Tuturu. And for our subscribers, you can copy and paste this raid message containing our tier 1 emotes and raid message, or use any of the tier 1 emotes since you have access to it. And with that, let's find somebody to raid. Thank you everyone again. Salamat sa mga suki. Let's find somebody to raid. Maybe we can find somebody who's currently playing Urban Jungle uh, to pay it forward. Urban Jungle. Maybe there's a Filipino playing this game. Oh no. And the current person who's currently playing this is currently on AFK. So let's support our fellow Filipino streamer na muna. Chiga i pam 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 ta ta na 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 tutan tadan tan. Long, long ago, 20th century. Okay. Let's raid. Who should we raid? Let's raid Soyukato, who's currently playing some Sea of Thieves with friendos. Okay. Raiding Soyukato. And with that, thank you everyone. I will leave you with a short, heartfelt message. Here now. And we're about to raid. Thank you, everyone. Sa ulitin. Again, thank you to PR Hound. And that's Urban Jungle. You can check out the demo. Free on Steam at the moment to have a crack at this game. And if you like what you see, maybe go purchase them if you like. And learn more about them by wishlisting them if you are planning on playing this at a later date. And with that, I'll catch you guys later. We're about to raid Soyukato. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.